When I think ska punk, it hasn't failed yet. Every single time that we have brought this up, Less Than Jake's the first band that I thought of. Every time. And they're not even my favorite one, but they're the best. Less Than Jake, Gainesville, Florida, 1992 is when they formed. Losing Streak from 1996 and Hello Rockview from 1998. You can virtually play those records from front to back all the way through both albums. There's not a single skip. It's perfection. And I think that Less Than Jake's, okay, I might get some crap for saying this. Less Than Jake is the greatest ska punk band of all time. They meld the two genres together better than anybody else does it. They've got the horns, they've got the ska, they've got the punk, they've got the fun, they got the zany, but they also got the punk. Like, they got all of it. They're equal parts Real Big Fish and, like, The Unseen. They've got both. And it's like, they're fast. They got some slow songs. They can sing really well. Their production's good. But they're also really DIY. But they were on a big label. Like, they're the perfect representation of ska punk. When I think ska punk, it hasn't failed yet. Every single time that we have brought this up, Less Than Jake's the first band that I thought of. Every time. And they're not even my favorite one, but they're the best. In my opinion,
you made first of all, I was like, what do you mean the greatest? And then you made that argument, and it's kind of it's almost the argument we make of Rancid being the greatest punk band, as if you were defining it as this thing.
Yeah.
Then yeah, Less Than Jake kind of ticks all the boxes. I'd wonder how much people would comment them maybe being a punk band. I could see people having more of that argument than the ska argument.
Wait, what now? People saying that
like I could see people maybe if they want to take an argument with them being, a punk band being in the same genre as which you might consider like a harder core punk or something like that. That I can see people maybe pushing back. They're just
as punk as the Descendants are.
Right. I know. I agree with that, but I can see people. I can see that be the kind of argument being.
Yeah, that would be my retort.
Yeah, I'm not putting that out there, but yeah, and they do, and they cover. They're kind of a catch-all band for a lot of the stuff that we talk about. You said they've been on a big label, they've been on Fat, they've been underground, they've been everywhere.
It's so crazy because, like, the more I think about it, the more I realize that Less Than Jake was a gateway band for me. Like, they were one of the first bands I ever heard that was like punk at all. Like, back when I heard Less Than Jake, I didn't think of them as a ska band. They were just another punk band to me. And yeah, man, I think Less Than Jake.
I'm not shocked, but like, I just wouldn't have pinned you as like liking Less Than Jake to the level that you do, especially.
I like Losing Streak and Hello Rockview.
Okay.
I don't care about anything else they've ever put out. Silver Linings was okay, but like Suicide Machines had a recent album. It was excellent. I liked every song on it. Less Than Jake, in my opinion, after those other two albums, I don't even like the one with the orange cover that much. It's got some decent songs on it.
I can't believe you said that.
That album is mid, dude. Like, it's got a lot of skips on it for me. But
I think I've seen everyone on your list live so far. We're on a pretty good streak here. Yeah.
Well, Less Than Jake is an excellent band, and I think they don't get far enough credit for anything that they do. I think that they get passed up a lot, and man, they're just such a good band. Like, shit, dude. I think they're touring with MXPX right now, and that's another band that doesn't get enough credit. Man, dude, they're really good too. Not for ska punk, of course, but just in general.
They did tour with Five Iron Frenzy. That's their contribution to ska. Did a song with them.
Man, Less Than Jake's got those two albums are so good that I would put those two albums up against entire bands' discographies. Like, those are 10s. Those are like 10 out of 10s. Like, those are, man, fuck, those are good records, man. If you don't listen to Less Than Jake, but you like ska punk, go check them out. Listen to their earlier stuff. Hello Rockview, Losing Streak. I think they're both from the 90s. Yeah, 90s, mid-90s. What's the one called that you like, the orange cover?
The 2002 one. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Let me look it up. I didn't study for this.
Dude, we're the worst at this, bro.
Oh, I'm having a night here. If your comment section already didn't like it, they're gonna hate me.
Yeah. Oh, bro, we're gonna have a rough one at this one. Let me turn my fan on real quick. Hold on.
Okay, wait. So we got Borders and the Boundaries in 2000, which I don't think I like as much. Is the one I'm thinking of is the one in 03, Anthem. Is the one I think that's what you don't like, right?
That's one I don't. It's not that I dislike it. I just don't care about it. It came out when I wasn't listening to them.
Right. Okay. Well, that's what's got Science of Selling Yourself.
But it does have two.
Yeah.
It does have two or three songs I really enjoy. They're on the playlist as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen, Jake's always fun. That's
Listen, Jake is a really great band.